sir. We are ready. Welcome to another week of the Nation Ghost Nation League. This is week two, so we're in week two already of matches that were set up here. We have a new team that came in, and they're called the Neighborhood, against Optic Alphas. This is going to be really interesting matchup because we do not know these guys, or at least me personally. I don't know if Fear or the other guys know this team, but
Yeah,
this new team
so
just came up.
I am
Go
familiar
ahead, sir.
with Aspect, and I believe I've seen Zerks before. Other than those two, I haven't seen anybody in this neighborhood team. We know everybody in the Optic Alphas. Obviously, I think these guys played. I think two streams ago, two matches ago, whatever. And we're gonna have Doughboy subbing in for Ty again. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's going to be interesting then. Doughboy, Ty is usually pretty consistent when it comes to matching up with ISIS teams, so it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I'm really excited to see this new team uh come in to play. I don't know the matches. I'll get the matches once we go into it, but first off, we have Skyline Hard HP, and this is gonna be a brawler. Close quarter matches as we talked about previously before. And guys, the first week of end matches was a banger. Like now we're on to the second week, and shit is about to get real for sure. We're starting off with Skyline HP, best of five, and I don't know, man. Let's just get straight to it. Fear, how you think this matchup is gonna go?
well, to be honest, I haven't seen really this neighborhood team play. To my knowledge, I think I've been told they're all Eries, Crims. But as
Oh,
we've seen many times in the past, especially in that last stream for those that were here during the whole Aurora Drift versus the Achu team, rank doesn't mean anything. It clearly doesn't. I think Ivory, who was doing, actually, I think he was double pause for two maps, was only ranked Diamond 1. So rank doesn't mean anything. Plus, there are boosters in. So we're going to start off spectating Zerks, probably one of the new players. He's gonna push into kitchen. I think Optic Alpha's three-hit kitchen. Doughboy falls to Zerx. Minecraft God gets Drax. That's three down for Optic Alphas. They contested the
already three
point.
three dead on the team. Ooh.
Good trades coming out of the neighborhood.
Perfect, perfect. And already, they already split the spawns as well. Oh, number five is getting lost. He's gonna give number four gets the kill. Drax gets a big win in the back. He's just gonna play his life in the back here. And they have to just apply pressure here. If I was Optic Alpha, so just apply pressure, make sure they get the kills. They're gonna look for number five. Do they look for him? Oh, he's gonna get lost. Two dead in the feed now, and they're just holding these rotations here.
Yeah, they end up picking up number five, which should secure their spawns. But Optic
Ooh.
Alphas are down 18 or no. It is still P1. P2 is one of the money hills in this map. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. Looks like Zerk spawns out though. Optic Alphas also spawn out. Them are those weird parallels.
Yeah, spawns are kind of weird in this map too, especially there's a lot of pressure in the P2 hill. But you're right, Fear. This P2 hill is a money hill. Same with heading into the rotation towards the P3 hill. But it's gonna be a banger for sure. And number five and six have to play their life. Big win by GoPro.
Looks like
And they're gonna
Optic Alpha
secure.
is winning the trades into P2. That secures them 30 seconds on time if they can hold it, but it looks like Zerx is hitting from the back. He might get a flank here. Contested for a second, gets one.
And
Does not get the
oh,
second. Jesus. Drax with a nice two himself. Holy. Pop off, King.
and they win the most important gunfights. Get some scrap time, and then now it's just fighting over the P3 side. And they have a really good setup here. But they're not watching number six in the back. Number six is through, and number three is gonna look for him. Is he gonna get the win here? Oh, this is a big fight right here. Big win by Zerx. Oh, but they get the trades. Now they're spawning in the back, and they're just gonna have to fight him.
Good
Beautiful and
trades coming
secure
out of
spawn.
Optic Alphas, and that setup that Neighborhood had doesn't even look to have done anything, to be honest. Secures them maybe, what, 10 seconds?
Oh! Oh, and they just win those fights. Now they know where they're spawning. I mean, this is, this is a back and forth fight.
Yeah, this is a lot more back and forth than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, number six is through. Oh,
Oh
but they
boy,
look for a good trade
does
this
end
time.
up getting one. Two down for Optic Alphas.
They're a
Drax
little bit
tried
spread out.
Drax tried to get them spawns, but I mean, neighborhood has P4 spawns. And it looks like right now the feed is going the way of the neighborhood. They're up. Only 20 points. It is doable. Make the comeback. Optic Alpha is on point. Aspect being annoying in the back. I don't think they're going to contest it, though. I think Optic just wants the hill time. If he runs at them, he runs at them. Doughboy does get caught in the back. I don't know if that gets communicated, as it looks like they're not really checking for that. Drax is just going to play his life. Ends up getting picked by Zerx. And Aspect picks up Zomad in the back.
Yeah, I mean, this is very doable for sure if they just play a little bit more together and their comms stay a little bit more consistent. But they gotta win those gunfights, and now already 3 dead in the feed, and I mean, it's just looking bad for them. The setup is pretty good for the P4 side, and I mean, they're just gonna go off right here.
And the lead continues to climb for the neighborhood. Now they're up 50 points. And again, this isn't a score difference that can't be made up in one hill. You know, it's COD. Anything can happen at this point. We've seen it all. Drax gets picked going to kitchen. It's like Doughboy's gonna get traded. Okay, and Aspect jumps off the map. All right, guys, lost in his sauce. We do have number
8 and 7.
Number 7 is hitting a secret route. I don't, or
Yeah.
who was that? Yeah, he did his secret route. He did get through. Looks like they end up with P2 spawns. Can they keep it though? Zomed with 1. Can he get the second? No, he gets traded out by Minecraft. I'm gonna just start calling.
But they don't end up securing a. Yeah, MC. They don't end up securing the spawns though, which is what I wanted them to do. But big 2 by Zerx there too.
It's 3 down for Optic as they spawn out. I believe they spawn what, back edge. They're gonna have to push their kitchen, but we see Minecraft over here being annoying. He gets 1. Should get ice here.
What are you doing? Oh, number 8. What was he doing? He should have fought the guy in kitchen. I feel like that would have been the most important fight that he could have definitely approached.
Yeah, opens a route for them. I mean, 2 ends up giving it up anyway. I think he's just... Oh, 4 is there. 4 gets 1. Zomad gets the second. I don't know if Minecraft's going to end up picking up Zomad, but we see Drax hitting the back. Drax is going to get picked, so that's info for them. 3 wins his trade on hill. 3 gets another one.
Oh. Yeah, this is starting to look ugly for the Optic Alphas. Really, really ugly. Oh, 2 and 5 and 7 are gonna try to win these gunfights, but I mean, I feel like they're pushing it slow. Like 2 of the guys will push up quick to try to get some time, and then the other guys will kind of stay back. And I feel like it's not really consistent when they're trying to apply pressure towards those kills. And I mean, it's just not looking good for them.
Honestly, if I'm Optic Alphas, I just chalk this up and rotate to P3, and hopefully we can secure a point. Zomad wins an incredible 1v1 that he has to for P3. It looks like number 6 is going to be on P1, trying to be annoying. He ends up getting Zerx and gets traded out by Aspect behind him in the top. I don't think anybody saw. Drax did see the flank, and he gets traded by number 1, Kawasi.
Fighting P3, 71. Who wins it? Oh, he got.
Kawasi ends up winning a very, very important one. Zerx getting 1, Ice getting his trade, Aspect getting Ice, Drax getting Aspect. Trades going all around. Kawasi with another 2, huge 2. Secures them more time on the hill.
And I mean, it's just not looking good for the Optic Alphas. I mean, the neighborhood are really being consistent with their fights there, and just, you know, applying holds, and it's just not looking good. They know where they're spawning front here. 3 dead on the feet already. Last one's number 5. And I mean, he just has to wait for his teammates to kind of push route. People need to make routes here. You guys gotta go and get routes while they're applying pressure from the front. But I mean, the setup is looking good, really good.
I do believe 5 and 8 end up getting through from number 1. It's like Ice ends up picking up Aspect. I think Ice is aware of all these other players. Can't really do anything. He gets stunned. It's Child Closet. That should be a trade by Zomad. Zomad just needs to play his life. Drax gets 1 in the back. They're pushing from bedside now. Zomad does not win that important 1v1. Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, this looks like... This looks like other dominance out of the neighborhood.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely over. Big 2, big 3. Okay. Are we gonna wake up here? No, we're not gonna wake up Minecraft with a big two-piece right there.
Well, we don't wake up, but they get out of the 100 point club, and I think that's a good thing out of the alphas, as they won't be mentally
That is good.
checked going into the next round. Zomad will be double child and old for 5 seconds. These guys are freaks. No bullshit.
They don't win on this hill either. They're gonna have to secure the few more here. And I
Zerk's
mean, oh
going
my God,
34 and
Minecraft.
14 in his debut match. That'll do it for
Minecraft with
map
the big
one.
four. Yeah, man. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, that was a grueler. That was a grueler. I mean, we were things at the beginning were kind of consistent between the both teams, but I mean, these guys are just we're piecing it up.
I mean, it
Zerks with
did
34 and 14.
it did go back
Go
and
for it.
forth in the beginning, and I don't know if that's just
Right.
we've never played them before, cheese, or if it was just the neighborhood genuinely not knowing what to do. But I mean, if
Right.
I'm ice, I just see what we did good. If I'm the Optic Alphas, I mean, I just see what we did good in the first like two hills and just try to replicate it going on.
Do you think Ty will make a difference, being in this game, especially with experience? I don't know how Doughboy and Ty kind of replicate towards each other, but I feel like Ty, since he's been playing more consistent with the team, I feel like that kind of brings a huge impact with them. And I mean, I don't know if that makes a difference, but
Well, I mean, we've seen in the last couple matches that Ty has been Optic Alpha's pretty big slayer and impactful player with Zomad, and
right.
unfortunately, with him not being able to play, I don't. Doughboy has some pretty important shoes to fill. Believe this is only his second time playing with the team, so it could just be that. But
Right.
I mean, yeah, we gotta figure it out.
And yeah, that's true, man. I do agree with that because when the Gooners play them, I mean Ty and Exomad were really impactful on the maps when they made those plays. And Doughboy does have really big shoes that he has to fill. So that's gonna be kind of interesting how that's gonna work out. But I mean, good map. Win one, or sorry, first win for the neighborhood. It's the first matchup. Being in the Ghost Nation League. So we're gonna head up into the map two, and then we'll get this set up. Guys, we know we're sorry that it takes a little bit, but Call of Duty, they want to do these big updates, unnecessary updates, and then it just crashes the game for us, so that we have to reset and everything. So just be a little bit patient with us. We'll get everything rock and rolling, and we'll get everything fired up here.
I think Zerks is trying to get their host on for teams to decide. I see aspect in the lobby, so I don't know what's gonna
Yeah. And I mean, oh, sorry, chat. I cannot talk today. Statistically, the players did pretty good. Um, and I mean, Fear mentioned this before, man. Just because we rank the players by status when it comes to their rank, but realistically, from the matchup we had previously before from Aurora Drift, from the Achu boys, I mean that didn't really matter, man. The comms were on point and everything else, and you could tell that it that shit don't matter, respectfully.
happen. Yeah, like I said, it unfortunately with online Call of Duty, you have all these boosters and all these uh people that will
Oh
quite
yeah,
literally
that's true.
do anything for SR. So, I mean, I don't know. I live and die in this hill. I never know who's real, and I will not say a person's real unless I know they're absolutely positive they're real.
Right. And their gameplay will prove it.
Yeah.
Their experience in the game will 100% show us what the type of player that he is, and if his rank really show up to his expectations. But other than that, brother, yeah, that shit really don't matter. But let's go ahead and start up this match. We'll get the players in here, and I'm pretty sure we're ready to rock and roll. Let's search and
Match
destroy
is starting. It
vault.
is it is a Vault S&D.
Oh,
For
I'm
those
excited to see
not
this.
for those not familiar with this map, it is 100% a bang out. I don't think it's that good of a search map. You just bang out A and then hope to God that they
Hmm.
rotate A when you go B. Pretty much the matter for this.
Right, right, right. Yeah, this map is uh respectfully trash, but I mean it's just a straight bang out, and I mean, you know, Optic Alphas is a really good search and destroy team, but Ty not being in the picture, now it's gonna be really interesting how this is gonna play out. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna go because Ty is a really impactful player when it comes to the search and destroy, especially with XO Man. So here we go, boys. Neighborhood on offense, Optic Alphas on the defense, and they're just gonna push A right away
Yeah,
instantly.
they're just gonna quick plan. Looks like Doughboy gets the first blood of the
Oh,
match. They
that's
know
huge.
bombs down is A, but you have Calcia back P2. Looks like Drax is flanking him. I don't think he knows. He doesn't. He's in
Oh my
P2 though, so
God.
Drax has to check this. He cannot walk in front of him.
Oh
Clear
yeah, he
corners,
did. Oh,
Drax. That timing
oh,
is insane.
oh
Wow.
no! He didn't see him. He looked towards his way. Did you not? We saw his arrow literally look towards him. I don't know if he was
Yeah.
blind or didn't see him.
I don't know. Maybe that's
Oh
Fav
my
cheese.
god.
Needs to crank that shit up. Get off a 90, brother.
That must have been 100% an FOB because he literally looked towards him and did not see him. And chat, he literally just slid across him. Like nothing ever happened. But I mean, they get the first blood, but they don't capitalize it. So 1-0 for the neighborhood. And I'm
So we
just
have,
curious to see how the alphas are going to play this out.
yeah, we have, again, the way this map goes, it's just quick plan A.
Oh my god,
I
Zerx!
do think
He's
Zerx gets
in!
through, and I don't know if they get his trade.
Oh!
Wow, Ice does not end up picking up those two. It's a 2v4, 1v4 now for Zomad. Can he do it? The entirety of the neighborhood is stacked onto A, and I think they're starting to push out, looking for him. They know he
Oh, they
rotated
know where he
somewhere.
is.
Zomad's getting through.
Oh
He's
yeah.
staying alive. Wow, this guy is okay, I guess. And he ends up getting picked off in the vault.
Oh my god. I mean, Zerx just made a huge play by just dolphin diving off the window from top cat and just insane. He just messed up the timing a little bit. They were not expecting him to do that, and I mean that's just good play by him.
I
And
mean,
here we
yeah.
go.
Down but not out. ISIS team is actually pretty decent at search. We've seen them take multiple rounds off of, I think, currently seated #1 team on this league being Chicks SR. They've taken rounds off of them.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's not
yeah.
impossible for Ice. Just see what his strat call is. As he looks B, Drax ends up going back B2. Looks like they're just going to quick plan A. Aspect wins his 1v1
Flying
on
A.
Zomad at 22 HP.
They're taking way too long, and number one's yeah, he reads that. I mean, they're just taking way too long. There, we're
Yeah,
not playing that together.
it's a 2v4 for Optic Alphas, and Ice ends up getting
Nice.
Calcia. So now 7 and 8, Ice and Doughboy will be teamed together. Doughboy's gonna push up without Ice's help.
No
2 is
way.
gonna be looking there, and I think 2 gets info. I mean, what,
Oh my
1v3,
god, what are we
and Aspect
doing?
gets him out.
Oh, I mean, they have to play together there for sure.
Yeah, for those guys
I
in
mean, it's
chat,
just
Prestige Master level 923 is indeed insane. That guy clearly does not have a wife and kids. He's no stresses in life. Good for him. That is insane. Brother, touch some grass, do something, get a job.
oh, fear is funny, chat. Yo, that guy's hilarious.
No hate to
I
them.
mean,
It's just it's an insane level
yeah,
to have, bro. Like what?
right. Wow, yeah, that is an insane level to have for sure.
Looks like they're just gonna bang
Oh,
out mid.
bang out,
Oh wow.
straight bang
Doughboy
out.
drops Zerx. Minecraft gonna
No,
get his trade. Minecraft looking for 2. Aspect gets 1. It's a
oh, 2v12.
2v2, 1v2 for Ice. We've seen Ice pull this off before. Can he do it? It looks like he gets timing. That is very unfortunate.
Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, Ice have definitely has come in clutch in this map specifically. He's made some really beautiful plays, so we're gonna have to definitely rely on his 1v2 situations, but he definitely gets caught there. Just bad timing. And I mean, man, I mean, Fear, I think, I mean, Doughboy being filling up those big shoes, it's just so, so much pressure on him. So I think it's just a lot of pressure on the boys. And usually when it puts one pressure on one person, sometimes they can put a pressure on the rest of the team. So let's see if his teammates are trying to help him to stay composed so everybody, makes good plays. But again, oh,
You see
Zerx.
him drop vault.
They got the
Ice ends up
information. Now
getting
they're gonna
picked by
capitalize.
Aspect. I mean, these guys are just pushing in one at a time. Optic Alphas need to play
Yeah.
together better. There's nothing they can do. They're just look at this. Like even now, they split up instead of playing together. They could
Right.
100%. Sorry, they could 100% get a
Oh,
pick, but they just
you gotta win that. Oh, what a play by Zergs. Oh my
1v5
god.
for Drax. He just pushes straight into
I mean,
Vault.
what a play by Zergs. This guy literally finessed the crap out of Exomad. And I mean, you're right, Fear. They're not playing together. They're too separated. And when it comes to this game mode, when it comes to search and destroy, you gotta play together, man. You gotta be a stack.
I mean, yeah, I don't
Those
know
are the
what
stack
happened.
chiefs.
I don't know what happened to the Optic Alphas between this match and the last, but they just don't seem to be here today. They're just not. It's like they're not communicating. They're not playing together. None of it. Just nothing. You have
Right.
two people on donuts. You have Ice with 1 kill and Doughboy with 3. It's not going good for them. And you have Minecraft on an 8 streak. Like he's playing back guard.
Zergs
Zerx
again?
gets some godly timing. I'm surprised at this point they
Oh,
haven't had somebody pick that up.
oh,
It's insane.
oh.
Zomad with a trade. He's in a 1v3 now. Technical 1v4. He could pull it off. He just needs to pre-aim. One did end up hearing that reload, and it's gonna cost
Oh,
him.
they got the info. Oh, man.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah. I will say this neighborhood team is they're definitely not bad. Definitely not bottom of the barrel team, but I mean, wow. 8-0 out of MC, 6-1 out of Aspect, 6-3 out of Zerx, and 4-1 out of. I'm assuming that's Red Crossy. I don't know how to read English. I mean, yeah, it's just a rough one for the Optic Alphas.
Call of Duty, fix your game. Jesus Christ. Sorry, chat, but this is just super annoying. Like, we ask for Squid Games. I mean, you probably guys enjoy it. I don't know. I don't want to, be negative or biased here. You guys probably enjoy that game mode and enjoy that show, but I mean, for us Call of Duty players that just want to compete and love the game in general, just it's just like brother.
Apologies, chat. These lobbies are ass. And yeah, for those asking, yeah, level 923 is absurd. This guy's a zombies grinder, apparently, though. So.
Yeah, look at that chat. 923.
Like I
Woo!
said, boosting is a thing. It exists. So I don't know. Nobody
Right.
knows. I think this guy's been on the game more than Havoc. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think Havoc is even that close to first. Hey, I tipped the passion. I don't know if their lobby is working right now, so you guys gotta give me a sec.
Yeah, they just sent me an invite. I'll invite you if you need it. Got you. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Beautiful. Right here. And I mean, chat. I mean, we're excited to see this team for sure. As the competition will definitely increase, which is definitely increasing. Um, you know, there's been a couple controversy things that has been going on, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows on the low, and I'm gonna let Ice do that. That is none of my business. He's the guy that can give you guys the info, but I'm pretty sure the chat knows a little bit about the controversial shit that's been going on. And I mean, we're gonna keep up the entertainment, bro. We're here to just show you guys what these skillful players and everybody else brings to the table. And and again, we're grateful. We're grateful to be here. The vibes are great. We're heading into a control protocol, which holy shit. I missed this last time, chat, but this is the second time we're doing a protocol control, and I mean, this map is just a very interesting pick that the team kind of picked this out because, oh my god, bro. I mean, it's just no, none of the pros picked this, bro. They try to avoid this map because it is an absolute like trap zone. on the offensive side. So you know, it's just kind of crazy how this is gonna go out.
I mean, yeah, it's not even just the whole spawn trapping thing. I for all those people out there that know what a good COD map is, and not those people that love these underground and overhead routes. That I'm sorry, they take no skill. There's just too many lanes for 4 people to watch. This map is rough. You have the entirety of bottom P4 you can hit through, hit a flank on their spawn. You can hit bottom P like bottom P2. It's insane. I don't think Protocol is that good of a control map. It's a decent HP map. I don't think it's the best HP map though.
Yeah. Fear, you being very insightful when it comes to Call of Duty overall in general. Do you think that the difference between the maps that they make now and in the past makes a huge difference on your gameplay as a player, especially if you're skillful?
Uh, I mean, yeah. The problem, not even the problem. The thing with maps like this is that it allows for more. I mean, the way the entire COD community puts it, it allows for Shotzi movers. I guess I don't really know how to put it like that, but you know, the whole diving, jumping from spots, it allows for more
Right.
of that. But when you go to a more traditional COD map like Rewind, I don't know if you guys noticed this. The teams that usually end up having the better like gunplay usually ends up winning
Mhm.
instead of who can hit better routes and stuff. Which you know, routes are always nice to have, but I mean, when you're shooting somebody in the back, it only takes so much skill to kill them, right? It's like there's nothing you can do
Right.
about it.
And I think we're ready, Chad. We're gonna start this CDL control protocol. I mean, it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't think it. I don't know, man.
It looks like a 3-0
Chad.
if I'm being honest.
it's we're not trying to be on some hate shit, but it's definitely gonna be some three. It's gonna be 3-0 for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's looking rough, especially Ty not being in the picture, man. It's just looking rough. There's a lot of pressure on the team, which is understandable. They're gonna have to make adjustments, and I think when it comes to this league, bro, sometimes you're not used to making adjustments because you're trying to stay consistent with your team, and that's the most important thing about building chemistry within individual players. And I mean, yeah, we're just
I
gonna get
mean, yeah,
straight to it, man.
for some insight for those that don't know, the neighborhood is a rec league team, COD Rec League, the 9 to 5 league. If you guys don't know what that is, it's literally what they advertise themselves as. And wow, Optic Alphas win the initial breakoff. Holy. Anyway, like I was trying to say, the neighborhood is a rec league team. They've been playing together for a while, so they do have some sort of chemistry on them. I don't know how long though. I do know they've been playing together though. Yeah, looks like lives are going about tied up. Optic Alpha's only down 1.
Play here being top window,
Yeah.
and he's applying pressure. But he needs to turn around, turn around.
Drax is being very annoying. He ends up getting picked off by a spawner. Zomad trying to hit a spiral step flank. I don't think he's gonna commit to it though. A segment does get secured, and you have Kausia, the neighborhood, back directly onto B. Just not wasting any time. Drax does end up getting 1. Aspect ends up picking up from top zip. I mean, if I'm Optic Alphas, you gotta win. You gotta get them off hill. You just hit bottom and pick one. Not picking them would be your biggest mistake right now, and it looks like they're gonna secure B off of it. Gets contested for a second, and it doesn't make a difference. The neighborhood win the control in a pretty dominant fashion, if I'm being honest.
What would you say would be the most important gunfights in this map as a defensive team?
Well, if you're defending, to be honest, you just the way they recovered really good from it, but the way they got 4-pieced in the beginning, I mean, if there's a team like Chicks Love SR or even a Chew or even Aurora, that's an instant spawn trap that you're never getting out of.
Yeah, that's true. And if they can just capitalize on that, I feel like and they have a good setup and the comms are flowing, I think this team can definitely at least get the lives down for sure.
I mean, the lives weren't that big of a difference until B control, but I mean, looks like
Right.
MC's gonna hit the spiral route like everybody else does. He ends up getting triple child. He gets 2 because they single child. He's gonna get the third. He does not. Zomad ends up picking him. That's 3 down for the Optic Alpha. Zomad's gonna go into B, but if you look on the mini map, number 3 is hitting pinches for spawners. Ends up getting 2 with that, and then he's just gonna play his life, and he knows where they're spawning, so he's gonna look.
Oh, number
And he's
6.
chasing ice. He gets ice.
Number 6 needs to play for the spawners. He's not helping his teammate by
And I
staying
mean,
in the
yeah.
back.
Number 4. Yeah, I mean, they just have them in the spawn traps. Nothing they could do. Down 7
Number 6 needs
lives.
to help his teammates. 6, you need to go help your teammates. Oh, he just takes way too long being in their spawn, while the rest of his team is basically getting spawn trapped.
I mean, yeah, number 6 could definitely get 1 or maybe even 2 picks. He ends up picking 1, which should help his team out a little bit. Gets caught YYing instead of pre-aiming. Looks like, I mean, it just doesn't look like they're talking. Doughboy gets picked off a point. It looks like they're back into a spawn trap yet again.
Man,
I mean, yeah.
this is not looking good.
Hope they got the comm that he's there. Looks like he's not going to turn around. I mean, wow, this is just DoorDashed.
Draxus. No,
Wow.
the guy top window being annoying. Get on the point, guys. Get on the point. Kill this guy. Big win by Draxus.
Ice
Oh
will
my
end up stopping
God.
time. Ice ends up getting Zerks too. I don't think he reads this this guy hitting
Please
his
help him.
outer. He does not. He gets picked. Ice is staying down, waiting for his team. Like a smart player. Doughboy does not see him. Chow's the wrong side. Ends up getting picked. Ice ends up getting picked by Zerks. That's 3 down for Optic Alpha. Zomez the last alive. He gets 1. Gets picked in the back, and that should be the game.
Oh, GG's.
Unless 5 can stop it. No.
I mean, number 1 made a huge play. I don't know who that was, but just made the pinch. You know, and they were just not paying attention. You know, usually when the comms are flowing, you know, and you're in a high pressure intensity game like that, you try to make sure. Oh, there's always gonna be one guy try to pinch. You know, try to get you off the time there. So it's just important for the teams to be in like, hey, watch my back. You know, but they were just not coming that, and then I think the pressure just got to them too much because time was low.
I don't know. It doesn't look like Optic Alphas are talking to each other. Number
Right.
6 was playing. No, Zomad played his life so long in the back, but he just didn't help push
Mm-hmm.
forward. And they're
Yeah,
getting
you're
comms.
just
Like if you look at your mini map in game, you see all these gunfights going down. You're getting talked to by your team with who's where. He's gonna end up picking aspect. He's gonna immediately look McGun, which would be smart normally. But these guys are on B. He sees the guy B, ends up picking MC. That's 2 down. Zerx gets traded. Gets his trade.
I mean, it looks like Optic Alphas are playing team deathmatch, bro. They're just all separated on the map, doing whatever they want. They're not playing together at all.
Yeah, and I mean Zerx is making spawn raids. Again, spawn trapping them here. Doughboy finally gets them out that blender.
Yeah, this is GG's, bro. 23 and 23 though. It's like they're hanging on a little bit.
I mean, yeah, these life departments, I mean Aspect would have huge too. Yeah, in the life department, it doesn't look that far off, but I mean, there's ticks on 2. Wow, I don't even know. There's 2 ticks on A, about to be 2 ticks on the B. That's another 3 down for Alphas. Zomad just looking at the guy B, not even challenging, he ends up getting picked, just playing his life for too long.
Yeah.
And A's down and B's about to follow shortly, and wow, this game is over. Holy shit. Wow. Sure.
GG's. Wow. Yeah, that's the 100%.
How long was that,
GG's.
chat? Is that record 30 minutes?
Yeah, we might have beaten the record.
What's up, Vasify? Welcome to chat. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Pacify is this.
Look, I will say this, chat. Unfortunately for the Optic Alphas, they're by no means the best team in this league, and unfortunately the bottom of the barrel teams in this league make the top teams look so godlike it's not even real. So the real testament to how good these guys are would be, again, if they played an actual team that's in the top 5. So we won't actually know that until that happens. But as for this match, quick 3-0, like the control is the series, and there's just nothing to be done there. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. You know, I like this. This is kind of looking like last year's MW3, how basically in the CDL there was only literally Chad. There was literally like the top four, and the rest were absolutely dog shit. So it's kind of looking similar like that. But I mean, the competition will 100% get more tougher as the weeks goes on, as we acquire uh, more people, of course, if they want to join and stuff like that. I mean, and we're recruiting guys from literally everywhere, and their skillfulness comes into play, and it makes a huge difference. But I mean, I like how the league is how it is right now because okay, these they just DoorDash these team. Okay, cool, but there's still I feel like there's still a lot of room for improvement. You know, and I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if we're gonna have any interviews this time. I don't think there's a need for it, to be honest.
Oh, nobody wants to interview. Oh, that's sad.
Not that, I just don't think we need to. I'm pretty sure I already know what's
Word.
gonna come out of Aspect's mouth. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, I would like to interview the Optic Alphas team though, just to kind of see what was going through their heads, especially not having Ty in the play and Doughboy having to fill in some big shoes. So we'll definitely we'll definitely and we got him in here. We got Mr. Iceman himself.
He
You
is
know,
in here.
let me ask you this, Ice. I know it was probably not the performance that you guys wanted to come across, you know, but and then especially with Ty not being in the picture, how did that affect your comms and teamwork as a whole?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't set up anything. The only one who was really putting up consistent numbers was bad, and yeah, it's like I just couldn't keep up with the speed of those guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have no excuses for it.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
So I mean, wow, this was a rough match, and Ice, I'm gonna ask the question to ask it because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one wondering it. But what seems to have happened between this match and the last one? It seems to me like you guys in Search just weren't on the same page, and the entire map you guys were just playing so separate. It's like you guys weren't even talking.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Each round we had like a game plan for each round, but I don't know if it was just like the way we played tonight compared to previous nights was the same, but it just didn't work tonight. Our previous
Ice,
searches, we would compact onto the hill, cover the lanes, and then
yeah,
we would condense, and
yeah, I
it
agree.
just didn't work.
Right. Do you think Ty has to do with anything when it comes to that kind of like that flowness that brings into that? I'm sorry, Chad, that I'm bringing him too much, but I mean, in the previous games that Optic Alphas have played against other different teams, even against a Chu or sorry, Chicks Love SR, there was just impactfulness. We saw the chemistry in there. So do you think that has an effect when it comes to your search and destroy?
Um, I mean, even against Chicks SR, it was another team that was pretty very forward heavy, balls to the wall type shit, and um, I feel like our team just like we definitely when it comes to pacing and everything, we like there's definitely a variety there. I think a lot of that has to do with why search schemes have worked in the past compared to teams that are definitely more unified.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Well, Drax, says you have anything else you want to say, buddy? Thank you, Ice, by the way.
Yeah,
I
no
got
problem.
nothing.
You got nothing, brother. Well, all right, man. I don't know if any of the players or anybody else, any of the casters had any questions.
I'll let the other team know that they could interview if they want to. I don't
Sounds
think
good.
they
Bring
know.
them in.
Yeah, you have some
Yeah.
guys from their team talking shit in chat. I love it. Love to see it. But
Yeah, they're coming up.
they are.
Yeah,
I
Yo, how we doing?
How
chilling,
we
chilling.
doing, Zerx? How we doing? I
Pretty
mean,
good.
brother, an absolute performance by you guys. Welcome to the Ghost Station League, by the way. And I mean, how are you guys feeling, man? How you guys feeling?
Thank you. We're feeling pretty good. We haven't had too many reps like scrims wise. One of our players actually couldn't play, so we had to get a last minute sub in. And I don't know, we're just kind of just playing off. I don't know, playing off vibes.
Right, right. And I mean, the competition will definitely get better for you guys. And I mean, I'm just excited to see you guys go against a little bit more tougher teams. And I mean, Ice is a tough team, but they also had to, so maybe that had a little bit of a change. But I mean, you guys were probably just chilling. The vibes were probably good. And who's your fourth? You guys said you got a sub. So who's your fourth? Who's your full squad?
Faint. He actually had to work. He actually got he couldn't play today 'cause he had to work.
Got you, got you.
All
Well, I
right,
mean,
and
bro.
I have one question before I let you guys go, because yeah. But this is obviously your first match in this league, so I mean, obviously with the very limited information you have off of the one team, what do you guys think, and what do you think the rest of your season is gonna look like?
Not sure. I peeped the rosters. I saw a bunch of other like Erie and Crim players, some more Diamond players, and I saw like one or two Challenger kids. And I don't know. I'm just excited to play everyone.
I would love to hear that. All right, you two. GG's all around. It was quick, but it was actually a pretty decent game to watch. But you guys are good today. GG's all
Appreciate
around.
you.
Good job, neighborhood. Good job, Optic Alphas. And we'll see you guys whenever we see you guys.
GG's.
Well, thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. We appreciate you, Chad, stopping by this little short little stream. But we appreciate it. We'll definitely have more matches scheduled for you guys, along the way. I'm pretty sure everybody is gonna definitely try to get some matches throughout this week and this weekend. So stay tuned for that. And I mean, I appreciate for you guys hopping on. Thank you, Fear, as
Uh-oh.
well.
Fast
Make sure
fight
you
Hey,
can
season.
shout
hear.
out Fear and shout out Dead Game. Absolute goats.
That's what's up. We love fast fight chat.
We love us.
All right.
Let's get your ass back in.
Enough with the shit talking in chat, guys. You guys can fucking settle it in matches. That'll be it for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick match. Again, it was very quick, but I mean, I think it's good for both teams,